short.
Try calling in again. Hey, Karen. All right, good deal. Yeah, it looks like we should start on time. So if you want to bring it to us at 5:55, should be good. Me and Greg, Tony and Greg Chalker.
Hi.
Greg says hi. I know we'll play Tuesday and Wednesday. I don't know the exact time yet, but the girls will play Tuesday and the boys will play Wednesday. Now, I don't know where or a time yet, but if I had to guess, I would say either 6 or 7 o'clock, but I mean, I don't think we'll know until probably maybe tomorrow, I hope. Maybe tomorrow, I hope. So, but yeah, I can let you know as soon as I hear something. Yep, no problem. Yep. All right, well, thank you, Karen. All right, we got music. Thanks, Karen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Chanute High School in Chanute, Kansas. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker here for some Viking basketball here tonight in Chanute. This is the final games of the regular season. The Lady Vikings come into the matchup with a 10-9 record, and the Chanute Lady Blue Comets come into the contest 5-14. And this is our Tank Connection pregame show. And Greg, when we played Chanute at home back in January, we won 70-49, and it was kind of a runaway game. Their coach got ejected from the game in the first quarter, and we kind of went on a big run. But then they fought back. But then Sydney Scheibe had phenomenal night from the free throw line in that game. She was 12 of 13 from the free throw line.
More like herself.
6 for 6 in the second half from the free throw line. Right. So, and it looks like we shot a lot of free throws going down the stretch. So I think they were just trying to foul to extend the game, and that's how we got up to 70 points. Because I want to say that might be our largest scoring output of the year at 70. I mean, that was a pretty good showing. But unfortunately for the Lady Vikes, Lady Vikes were on a 7-game winning streak coming out of Christmas break. Started after Christmas break 3-3, went to 10-3. But now they're on a 6-game losing streak, and now they're at 10-9. So a much-needed win here tonight. I mean,
and a real opportunity for a win. So
exactly.
So, the Lady Vikings need to come out, put a bunch of points up early, and get to the foul line. That's kind of kept them in games all year.
Yeah, it really has.
Free throw shooting has kept them in games pretty much all year, and so we'll see.
We talked about it early on in the year, how whenever they did 5 fouls per quarter, that if we got into the foul line, that we're a good free throw shooting, that could be to our advantage. And early in the year, it really was.
Right.
But here lately, it just hasn't been happening. I don't know if it's just the offense just not getting to the basket and getting fouled enough to get to the line. But
you think back to the Pittsburgh game, the first 3 quarters of the game, they let them play.
Yeah.
And we ended up fouling out a bunch of kids or getting close in the fourth quarter
because they start calling touch fouls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it kind of depends on how they call the game.
True.
If Sydney can get into the lane, and she's great at drawing fouls, and she can be great at shooting free throws. So
exactly.
So
yeah. So if the girls can get off to, like you said, a good start, I think we should have a good opportunity. But this is a Chanute team, Greg, that beat Labette County on this floor.
That's true.
In December. So, I mean, it's just weird. So Labette County beats us on Friday, December 15th, and then they still had one more game the next Tuesday before Christmas break, and that was the game that Labette County came down here and lost to Chanute. So, I mean, that could be interesting to, see. There's going to be a lot of fight in these Chanute girls. I know Peyton Shields, their guard, she's a senior. Kelsey Haviland and Ashley Haviland are both seniors. Right. I mean, these Chanute girls are not going to want to lose on their senior night. So, and it looks like we are. Are we going to do national anthem, Greg?
It's always a coin flip. We never know.
Yeah.
Hopefully the SEK standardizes that next year.
Yeah, I mean, because some schools do it before the girls and the boys.
Some do it on both.
So we are going to have a national anthem. We'll just keep it here, though. You can just listen in. So we're going to stay here. And we are back after the national anthem. And run down the starters for each team. And it looks like the Lady Vikings will start senior Sydney Scheibe, senior Jaden Kendrick, senior Ashka Patel, senior Tiara Smith, and senior Riley Dunley. So all 5 seniors getting the nod here for the Lady Vikings. There's going to be quite a few seniors, I believe, for the Lady Blue Comets. Kearney Fulmer, senior, 6-foot senior. We've got Peyton Shields, a 5'3" senior. Kelsey Havlin, a 5'7" senior. And a 5'8" senior, Ashley Havland. And 5'6" senior, Kinley Chard. So it'll be 5 seniors starting for each team. So that's just kind of been a standard, usually like on a senior night when your last home game.
We've seen a lot of them.
Yeah.
With this schedule.
Yeah, with this schedule.
Everybody's senior night.
We've had a lot of senior nights. We had Coffeyvilles. We had
Pittsburgh.
We had Independence, now Chanute. So a lot of senior nights going on, but it's good to see. So hopefully the Lady Vikes with these 5 seniors can get off to a good start tonight and hopefully pull out a win. So looking at the Acacia Sub-State, Lady Vikes unfortunately will not have a chance to host a Sub-State game. Well, I say that, you know, I guess if they win the first game and then someone gets upset, there's a possibility they could host the second game. But I mean, I've seen it happen.
Right.
But right now, the Lady Vikes are sitting as the 10 seed, and they would travel to Baldwin as it sets right now. Just depending on how this game goes, they could move up a notch. There's a possibility they could play Independence, depending how Indy plays tonight. I think
right.
Indy has, Fort Scott tonight. So they got a tough matchup. But we are close to being ready for action here. So Ashka Patel's going to do the jump. She's kind of laughing. I think Tiara Smith's supposed to be there, and she does step up there. I thought Ashka was going to get the jump. So Tiara Smith against Kearney Fulmer. Now Peyton Shields runs the point for the Lady Blue Comets. Now Havland has it. Back to her sister Ashley. Now Shields gets it to Kelsey. And Kelsey Havland gets in the lane, gets the first basket. And she had a good night when she played back in January at Parsons. Both Havland girls had good games. Jaden Kendrick now wants a 3. And in and out. Good, look good.
Good looking shot.
So 2-0 Blue Comets in the early going. 7:27 to go first quarter. Now Kinley Chard with it. Chard goes to the basket and gets it down low to Fulmer. Now back out to the other Havland and missed 3-pointer. And here comes Sydney Scheibe. Bringing it across half court. Gets it up front to Dunley. Dunley wants a 3. Buries it. Riley Dunley. Big 3-pointer there. 3-2.
I'd like to see her 3-point percentage for the year.
It's probably pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sure it's high.
Yeah, she doesn't shoot it out there very often, and it seems like she knocks it down more than not. Now Peyton Shields wanting to drive, gets cut off and knocked out of bounds. And it's going to stay with the Blue Comets as Jaden Kendrick knocks it out of bounds. And now a made basket by the Blue Comets. And here comes Ashka. Nearly, well, she does throw it away. I thought Shields touched that.
Yeah, it looked like it might have been tipped, but they probably had a better view.
Yep. So 4-3 Blue Comets as they bring it down the floor. Kelsey Havland gets it to Chard. Now Fulmer In and out, no good. Rebound to Dunley. And here comes Sydney Scheibe. Scheibe gets it up the floor. And turnaround she is fouled. So Sydney will go to the line.
And that's what we talked about, getting in the lane and getting fouled.
So I'll give a shout out to Coach Scheibe and his mom. I'm sure they're sitting at home watching the game, watching Sydney play this final game of her regular season as she knocks down the first one. And Sydney will have one more here. 6:13 to play, first quarter, 4-4. Scheibe's second one is also good. Yeah, we'll have to make our free throws. 5-4 now, Lady Vikes. Peyton Shields kicks it out. Haviland for a three, no good. Patel going the other way. 6-minute mark. 5-4 Lady Vikes. Scheibe wants a three, and it's good, and I think she's fouled.
Yep.
Wow. That's a big-time knockdown from the three there, and to get fouled. We haven't had very many four-point plays that I can remember. This would be fun if she knocks this one down.
And that shot was dead on.
5:54 to play, 8-4 Vikings. She missed it. So here comes Shields. The Lady Vikes with a 4-point lead. Chanute with the basketball. Haviland for three, and it's good. So Ashley Haviland gets her first basket. 8-7. Lady Vikes by one. Gets it ahead to Kendrick. Kendrick drives and nearly throws away. Now Patel wants a three. It's a little off the mark. And rebound. It goes to Dunley. Now Patel. Nice rebound by Dunley and gets it to Patel for the lay-in. So Patel gets her first basket. 10-7. Vikes by three. 5:15 and counting. First quarter.
Great position by Riley on that to get that offensive rebound.
Yeah. And now three-pointer on the way by Ashley Haviland. Sorry, that was Kelsey Haviland. Shot that one. She missed it. 5:04 to play. Lady Vikes by three. 10-7. Ashka Patel to bring it up the court for the Lady Vikes. Gets to the corner to Dunley. She thought about the three, but Chard was right there. Now spin move and stolen by Shields. Now Shields going to go all the way and scores it. So Peyton Shields gets her second basket. 10-9. Lady Vikes with just a 1-point lead. Now a foul by Shields. She didn't like it, but I'm pretty sure she did it.
Yeah, she got her on the arm.
So 3 fouls already on the Lady Blue Comets, Greg. And they're subbing 5 for 5 here. Oh, wow.
That's a cop-out.
Yeah, they got Sarah Uner, Avery Hicks, Shakira Walls. We got a lot of new players in the game. And now a turnover by the Vikes. 10-9. Lady Vikes with the lead, 4:28 and counting. Now Uner with it.
Ooh.
Now Walls with it.
She walked.
Now she traveled. So now Lady Vikes will get the ball on the turnover. 4:14 to play, first quarter. Jaden Kendrick with it. Gives it up to Patel. Now Patel breaks the press, gets it to the corner to Scheibe. All the way across to Stoneberger. Now Patel. Back over to Scheibe. Scheibe in. Nice shot by Sydney Scheibe, a little mid-range shot. She now has 7. 12-9, Lady Vikes by 3. So Noonan gets it to Walls. Back up top to Uner. No, but stolen by Jaden Kendrick. She throws it up ahead to Scheibe. Scheibe's going to go all the way, and it's blocked. She might get away with a foul there. Now Uner in the corner to Hicks, and there's going to be a foul on Stoneberger.
She must have got her on the arm before she grabbed the ball because she had all ball.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 12-9, Lady Vikes a 3-point lead. Noonan with it up top, gets it to Walls. Walls wants to drive, gets in the lane, nearly threw it away. Now kick out to Noonan, no good. And rebound is ran down. I think thought it was off the Chanute, but they're going to say it's Chanute ball. So Braylon Mitchell checks in for the first time. 3:03 to play, first quarter, 12-9. Lady Vikes a 3-point lead. Uner with it. Now gets it over in the corner to Walls. Now back to Uner. Underneath, missed shot, and fight for the rebound is going to go out of bounds. And Chanute will maintain possession under their own basket as Avery Hicks is limping. Peyton Shields is going to check back in for her. 2:48 to play, first quarter, 12-9 Lady Vikes. Uner with it. Kicks back out to Shields.
Oh,
now
nice
stolen
steal.
by Patel. There goes Oshka. She's going to try to go all the way. Takes it up and scores. Oshka Patel with 2 great buckets. 4 points for her. 14-9. Lady Vikes with 5-point lead. And Uner gets in the lane, kicks it out to Noonan. Noonan's three is no good, but an offensive rebound. Now kick back out. Noonan back to Shields. Now looks like she walked.
And she did.
And she walked too. So 2:16 to play. First quarter, 14-9. Lady Vikes with a 5-point lead and the ball. Mitchell gets it to Patel. And Patel, they're going to call an offensive foul on Oshka.
She extended that elbow as she started to lose the ball, extended the elbow and pushed off.
So that'll be Oshka's first foul. And Chanute gets it to Walls. In the paint to Noonan, blocked by Braylon.
That's Braylon's second block. She blocked one earlier.
She's only played like a minute and 4 seconds, and she's had 2 blocks. Kearney Fulmer checks in for the Lady Blue Comets. Uner gets it in to Haviland. And wow, she almost took steps there. Now Walls with it. And kicks it back out. And now Uner for a 3, no good. Rebounded by Kendrick. Jaden Kendrick bringing it up the court for the Lady Vikes. Gives ahead to Patel for a layup. Oscar Patel now with 6 points. So good first quarter by Scheibe and Patel, 7 and 6 between the two of them. Now Uner. 1:22 to play, first quarter. 16-9, 7-point lead for the Lady Vikes. And they're going to call a blocking foul on probably Jaden Kendrick. And that's Lady Vikes' third team foul. And they got a hurt Lady Blue Comet on the floor.
I think they bumped heads. Jaden came up holding her head.
Yeah, I think it's Kelsey Haviland on the court, one of their senior players.
Oh, maybe it is her ankle.
And she's up. That's a good thing. So Lady Vikes with a 7-point lead at 16-9. 1:16 to play, first quarter. Chanute with the possession. Welcome back to Chanute High School. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker. And we are ready for the second quarter. Lady Vikes lead 16-12 And the Lady Vikes will have the first possession of the second quarter.
Lady Vikings shot 60% in that first quarter, so they had 5 turnovers. So
it's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad. 5 turnovers. They get rid of a couple of those turnovers and get scores there.
Yep,
We're up by 10.
It's an even bigger lead, yep. The most we got it up to was 7. Now Patel with it. Gets it to Dunley. Back out to Patel. And now Patel all the way across to Mitchell. Braylon Mitchell back out. Just a lot of perimeter passing. And
nice
Patel
moves.
gets in the lane, misses it. Gets her own rebound and puts it back. So Oshka now with 8 points early on. 18-12, 6-point lead for Lady Vikes. Peyton Shields bringing it up the court for Lady Vikes. Hands off to Havlin. Now back to Shields. Uner with it. Now Shields thought about the 3. And now Shields just brings it back up top. 7 minutes to play, second quarter. 18-12, Lady Vikes lead by 6. Uner cut off by Scheibe. Now Walls. Now Uner for a 3, and it's good. Sarah Uner gets her first basket, and it's a 3. Back to a 3-point game, 18-15. And now a steal by the Lady Blue Comets. 6:36 and counting, and now Lady Blue Comets nearly turned it over. Now Uner gets it to Walls. Walls wants a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound to Dunley. Gets it to Scheibe. Sydney bringing it up the court. Gets it to Dunley. Dunley wants a 3. In and out, no good. Almost went. And Lady Vikes trying to run down the rebound, just unable to get it. 6:11 to play, second quarter. Lady Vikes lead by 3. Chanute with the possession. Peyton Shields brings it up the court for Lady Blue Comets. And now she gets it up to Uner. Now Shields. Now she throws it away. And now Dunley just throws it straight to Noonan, sorry. And then Noonan misses the shot, and here we go. Now Scheibe with it. Now Patel for a 3. Boom. Good. Oshka Patel, double digits. She's got 11, 21-15. Oshka having a hot start here tonight.
Yep.
Much needed. Now
active
Shields
on defense too.
Shields gets the roll. So Peyton Shields now up to 6 points. I think we held Peyton Shields to 5 when we played at Parsons. She's already had 6 in the game, and she's been very active on defense, causing some turnovers. Nearly caused one there.
Timeout, Vikings.
Looks like we got a timeout on the floor, and we're just going to keep it here, and I'm going to thank some sponsors. I'd like to thank Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Labette Health, Woodworth Enterprises, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray, Labette Bank, Bartlett Co-op, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Dress for Less, Community National Bank, Tank Connection, Wood Insurance Center, Strategic Partners, Roy's Auto Service, Bowen Pharmacy, Parsons Educational Foundation, Parsons District Schools, Snyder Lawn Care, Olson Ace Hardware, SEK Orthopedic, Doctors Mosier, Meister, and Morris, and Sparklight. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for bringing you Viking basketball in 2023-2024. And the Lady Vikes at the 5:06 mark of the second quarter lead 21-17, have a 4-point lead at the moment. The Lady Vikes do have the possession. Braylon Mitchell will inbound. She will inbounds to Patel. Oshka with it. And she needs help. It's all the way across to Mitchell. And Mitchell throws it away. So here comes the Lady Blue Comets. Here comes Peyton Shields. Shields nearly loses it. Now Shields wants to go baseline. Gets it to Fulmer underneath. Now back out to Shields. Shields just running the perimeter. Now Haviland with it. And layup is missed.
Wow.
And rebound to Patel.
Good rebound by Oshka.
21-17, Lady Vikes 4-point lead. Scheibe thought about the three. Now she gets a mid-range shot. No good. And the rebound goes to Chanute. Here comes Peyton Shields quickly the other way. Gets it to Noonan. Noonan for three. No good. Rebound Patel. 4:05 to play in the second quarter. 21-17 still. And another Viking turnover. Patel threw it ahead, and there was nobody there. 3:59 to play, second quarter. Here comes Shields with it. Gives it to Uner. Back to Shields. Shields wants to drive, gets it to Fulmer, and the layup for Fulmer. That's her first basket.
That's a nice dish.
So Kearney Fulmer gets her first basket, gets it to a 2-point game. 21-19. And now near steal, back out to Patel. Now Scheibe gets it over the corner to Kendrick for a three. No good. Rebound go to Chanute. That's Noonan with it. Noonan nearly traveled. Now Uner. Now Shields. And now she traveled. So that was Haviland that traveled there. So Lady Vikes continue to lead 21-19, 2-point advantage. 3:06 to play before the half. Oshka Patel gets it into Mitchell. Mitchell needs to score. She hasn't scored yet.
Hasn't even really looked for a shot yet.
No, she hasn't. All the way across to Kendrick. Kendrick gets it to Patel for a three. No good. And fight for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds to Chanute.
Only 2 made field goals for the Vikings this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to try to do a little backcourt press here. Shields with it. Now they throw it away. Oh, Fulmer ran it down. Now pass all the way back across. Now Shields throws it up. No good. But an offensive rebound. Lots of offensive rebounds by the Lady Blue Comets. And Uner just throws it up and it goes in. So that's a 22-21 lead now for the Blue Comets. Now Mitchell throws it all the way across to Scheibe. Now Scheibe looked like she was fouled there, but no call. Now Mitchell's going to go to the rack, and she is fouled. Nope. They're going to call a charging foul on Braylon Mitchell. So a couple of subs coming in for
10 turnovers on the Lady Vikings for the game.
Wow, that's
10-4.
Yeah, not good. I mean, it's a 1-point game. They've led the entire way until just 30 seconds ago. Peyton Shields going to drive. Dishes it underneath. Noonan. That was Kinley Chard, sorry, with the basket. 24-21, 3-point lead now for Lady Blue Comets. Now Jaden Kendrick goes baseline and is blocked out of bounds by Ashley Haviland. So 1:44 to play, second quarter. Lady Vikes with the ball under their own basket. Mitchell gets it into Scheibe. Scheibe wants a long two, and she buries it. That's Sydney's 9th point. 24-23, Lady Vikes trail by 1. 1:29 to play before the break. Haviland with it. Near steal by Lady Vikes. Now Haviland gonna drive. Throws it up and goes out of bounds. They're saying it tipped.
I'm not so sure it was.
Yeah, I didn't think it was, but nobody's arguing it too much.
No.
So 24-23, 1:15 to play. Now just a steal by Patel on the inbounds. And Ashka decide to back it out. Now Scheibe goes to the paint and lost it. Now Shields going the other way. Minute to play in the half. Near steal, and it's going to stay with the Lady Blue Comets at 56 seconds. 24-23. Lady Vikes trail by 1. Peyton Shields the inbound. And they're going to call illegal on Chanute, so Lady Vikes get a break there.
It's a foul. Foul on 14.
So that's Kinley Chard. That's just her first. Braylon Mitchell to bring it up the court. She breaks through the press. Now Scheibe thought about the three. All the way, skip pass across. Kendrick open for a three. No good. And now here's Shields. 41 seconds before the half. They may hold for last shot here. Shields with it. Gives it off to Haviland for a three. It's air ball. Tierra Smith with the rebound. So Lady Vikes might have an opportunity here with 20 seconds to take a halftime lead. They've led most of the game. Kendrick gets it out to Patel. Back to Scheibe for a three.
Got it.
Good. Sydney Scheibe gets in double digits. As we're down to 3 seconds. Now a three-pointer, no good. Lady Vikes lead 26-24 at the half. Let's take a 3-minute break, and then we'll come back to break down the first half. So 3-minute break. You listen to Viking basketball on V93. Welcome back to Chanute High School. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker, and we are ready for the Eye Care Associate of Parsons halftime report. Brought to you by Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray. So I'm going to run down first the scores for the first half, starting with the Lady Blue Comets. Kearney Fulmer with 2, Kelsey Haviland with 2, Kinley Chard with 2, and then Peyton Shields with 6, Ashley Haviland with 6, Sarah Uner with 6. And for the Lady Vikings, just 3 scorers. Riley Dunley with 3, Ashka Patel with 11, and Sydney Scheibe with 12. And Greg, just looking at that, we need to get a couple more girls involved.
We do.
I know Ashka and Sydney are capable of putting up 20 plus, but I feel like Braylon and even Jaden Kendrick need to get some baskets to pull out a win here tonight.
Well, and we've said that off and on all year that Braylon needs to look to score more.
Yeah.
And I think next year she will. It's been a pretty efficient half for the Lady Vikings. They're shooting over 50%.
Yeah.
10 for 18 from the field. And Chanute is 10 for 28.
We're just not getting any second chance opportunities.
Exactly.
Whereas I feel like Chanute is getting numerous opportunities almost each trip down the floor. It seems like they've had I don't know how many offensive rebounds they end up. See, it just seemed like they were getting.
Yeah, they had 6 offensive rebounds in the half. We only had 2. So.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, they do have a little bit of a height advantage, but some of them is just bad breaks.
Right.
It's going off the heel of the rim and going way out deep.
Kicking out to the elbow.
Yeah, and we're just not there. It's just going over the top of us. So, I mean, that's just kind of a tough break. Yeah. But
overall, the Lady Vikings are playing pretty well. They need to turn the ball over less. They had 12 turnovers in the first half.
Yeah, I think if they cut that to 6 to 8 even, I mean, you can't have 12 each half and expect to win a game. I mean, that's not going to get it done. And I mean, a little bit of it has been good defense by, especially like Peyton Shields, but some of it's just been sloppy passes.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been at least 3 that we passed to a spot and no one was even there. So they definitely need to clean that up a little bit.
I agree.
So, but overall, like you said, it hasn't been a terrible half, but the Lady Vikes haven't played very well lately. So, I mean, to have a 26 points at halftime is kind of feels good, because last couple of games we've struggled to score.
Right.
And I know that game at Coffeyville about a week and a half ago, we had not a very good first half, and then we had an unbelievable third quarter.
Right.
I believe we had 22 at the half, and then we scored 22 in the third quarter, and then we were flat. We scored either 4 or 5 points, and then lost. And that's tough whenever you fight back that hard, and then lose. So the Lady Vikes have led most of this game, and then they gave up a couple threes late in the second quarter, and Chanute got a 1-point lead and then a 2-point lead, and then Lady Vikes fought back and ended up with the lead at halftime. So hopefully the Lady Vikes can keep that lead and come out firing like they did in that first quarter.
Yeah, shoot a good percentage in the second half, we should win.
Yeah, because, I mean, Chanute shot 0 free throws. 0. Not 1. And Sydney shot 3.
Right.
Early on, she drove, got fouled, made those 2, and then she got fouled on that three-pointer and then missed. So she's 2 for 3 from the free throw line. That's the only free throws shot in the entire game so far.
Wow.
That's surprising. I mean, so far the refs have let them play.
They've let them play. Maybe the refs are ready for the regular season to be over too.
Yeah, I mean it's a grueling season. You start back in early December. I think we started this year. I felt like it was end of November was the first game. I want to say the last day in November, and so I mean it's been tough.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it was the Jamboree that was in November, because I think our first game was at Girard on December 1st.
Right.
So, but you go from November all the way till now. those legs on these girls got to be getting tired. I mean, you know, it can't be easy. I mean, I played when I was younger, you know, some basketball, but there's no way I could run up and down these courts. You know, I'd be dying out there. So, you know, hats off to these girls for playing as long as they do.
Having said that, you know, having Tuesday off probably benefited the Vikings, and maybe it'll benefit the boys as well.
I hope so.
Maybe they're a little fresher than the other teams, and I look for the Lady Vikings to have a good second half. They're shooting very well. Like you said earlier, we've got to get somebody else involved because right now, if you can stop Oscar and Sydney, you can stop us.
Yep.
So that's going to fall on Braylon and Riley and Tierra and
Jaden.
And Jaden. Yep. Absolutely, Jaden.
Yeah. They definitely can pass it around, and any of those girls can score.
Yep.
So that's going to wrap it up for the Eye Care Associate of Parsons halftime report. But we are just going to stay right here because we are just seconds away from the start of the second half. So, again, Lady Vikes lead 26-24, and I believe Chanute will have the first possession as they will go left to right if you're watching on the live stream. So Chanute will be shooting at the right-hand basket, and the Lady Vikes will be shooting at the near basket. So, looks like we are ready for the third quarter. And Kelsey Havlin gets it into Peyton Shields. So Shields with it, guarded by Patel. And now Havlin spin move in the paint, kicks it out. Three-point shot, no good. And rebounded by Fulmer, missed shot. Tierra Smith with the rebound. So here comes Braylon Mitchell up the court for the Lady Vikes. Mitchell gets in the paint. And they're going to call another offensive foul on Braylon Mitchell. Both times she's tried to drive the basket, she's got called for an offensive foul.
Right.
And I don't know if I agree with that one.
No, the defender looked a little late.
Yeah. Now Shields with it, guarded by Patel. Now in the paint is Havlin. And Kelsey Havlin gets her second basket. 26-26. Mitchell with it. Now Mitchell goes in the paint again and missed shot. And the Lady Vikes will maintain possession here as it was tipped out of bounds off the Lady Blue Comets. 7:08 to play, third quarter. Scheibe with it, thought about the three. Back to Mitchell for a three, and it's no good. And rebound to Tierra Smith. Now Mitchell in the paint scores it. Braylon Mitchell gets her first basket. She's been very active so far in this third quarter. Now here goes Shields. Lady Vikes with a 2-point lead. And now Shields loses it, and they're going to call travel. 6:43 to play, third quarter. 28-26, Lady Vikings. Patel to bring it up the court. Picked up by Fulmer. Now Kendrick thought about the three. Now she goes for a long two. In and out, no good. Rebound by Havlin. Now here comes Shields. Shields guarded by Kendrick. Now in the paint is Chard, and she scores it and is fouled. So Kinley Chard will go to the line. It'll be the first free throw of the game for the Lady Blue Comets. 28-28, 6:18 to play, third quarter. And Kinley Chard will have an opportunity for the Lady Blue Comets to take the lead here. And it is good. 29-28, Lady Vikes trail by one. Patel gets it inbounds to Scheibe. Scheibe all the way across to Mitchell, back out to Patel. Now Scheibe with it. All the way across to Mitchell. Patel for a long three, no good. Chard with the rebound. Gets it to Shields. Now Chard with it. Now Shields in the corner. Back up top. Now Haviland. Spin move. And she puts up a shot. No good. Tiara Smith rebound. Here comes Sydney Scheibe. 29-28. Lady Vikes trail by 1. Patel for a 3. No good. And it's going to stay here. Knocked out of bounds by Kelsey Haviland. Make that Ashley Haviland. 5:30 to play, third quarter. Braylon Mitchell to inbounds, gets it into Scheibe. Scheibe wants a 3. No good. Rebounds Tiara Smith. Now Scheibe with it again back up top. Scheibe gets in the paint and is blocked by Fulmer. 5:19 to play. Third quarter, Lady Vikes will inbounds once again, trailing by 1. Scheibe gets it. Back over to Patel. In the paint. Now back over. Mitchell wants a 3. In and out, no good. And now Haviland runs it down. Here comes Peyton Shields. Lady Blue Comets, 1-point lead and the ball. Shields goes all the way, misses the shot. Jaden Kendrick with the rebound. Kendrick's lucky she didn't get called for a travel there. Her feet were moving.
Yeah, they were.
Now Scheibe has it. Stripped. Picked up by Mitchell. Now back over to Patel. 4:44 to play. Kendrick with it in the corner. Now Mitchell all the way skip pass. Knocked out of bounds by Haviland. Lady Vikes maintain the possession. They trail by 1. Noonan checks in for the Comets. Now Patel open for 3, no good. Rebounded by Chard. I thought she traveled. Now they throw it up to Haviland. Back out to Shields. Not a whole lot of scoring going on here in the third quarter. Now Shields with it. And now thrown away.
I think
Lady Vikes going to get a break here, I think.
No, I think the Vikings tipped it.
Well, Fulmer tried to save it from out of bounds. I thought she touched it. They're going to say Lady Blue Comets still have the possession. Anna Kate Noonan to inbounds. Sarah Uner just checked in for the Blue Comets. Now they get it in. Shields has it. We're halfway through the third quarter. And now here is a 3 by Haviland. No good. Riley Dunley with the rebound. Scheibe with it. Quickly ahead to Patel, and it's stolen. Knocked out of bounds, though, by Chanute. Lady Vikes catch a break there. So Lady Vikes the inbounds in front of their own bench. Patel gets it into Mitchell. Now Patel wants a 3.
That looks good.
In and out, no good. Riley Dunley fighting for the rebound. And now Jaden Kendrick saves it to Dunley, and she scores and fouled. Somehow, Riley Dunley gets it, scores it, and gets fouled. Chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. The Lady Vikes have only scored 4 points in this quarter. They just took the lead at 30-29.
Lucky for us, the Blue Comets are only 2 for 7 this half. So.
Yep. Dunley's three-pointer is good. So we have 2 two-point field goals and a free throw. They have 2 two-point field goals and a free throw. 5-5 in the third, so 31-29. And here, nearly thrown away. Now Noonan has it up top, gets it to Shields. Down to 3:23 and counting here in the third quarter. Back to Shields. Now Chard. Lady Vikes lead by 2. Now Shields nearly lost it out of bounds. Now we got a timeout on the floor. Let's see if it's going to be a full or a 30.
Full. It's a full.
It's a full timeout. So let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking basketball on V93. Welcome back to Chanute High School, Chanute, Kansas. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker. And we have 3 minutes and 2 seconds left in the third quarter. Lady Vikes lead 31-29, but Chanute has the possession here. If you're just now tuning in, Lady Vikes led 16-12 to end the first quarter, 26-24 at the halftime break, and now they lead 31-29, so it's been a pretty close game most of the way. The Lady Vikes got it up to a 7-point lead midway through the first quarter, but that all expired a couple of different times. So now Uner gets to Noonan. And Kendrick almost fouled Noonan now. Uner back up top to Shields. Now Shields drives and scores. So Peyton Shields gets her first basket of the second half, gets up to 8 points. 2:30 to play, third quarter. Tie game, 31-all. Scheibe thought about the three, now long two, no good. Rebound goes to Shields. Now nearly thrown, it is thrown away. Yeah, Anna Kate Noonan couldn't handle the pass from Shields. So Lady Vikes are going to get the ball back. 31-31, 2:16 to play, third quarter. Mitchell with it. And now Patel thought about the three. Now gets it in the paint. Wow. Big bump there. Jaden Kendrick's like, where's the call? They're going to call a travel on Patel. Jaden Kendrick gets her first basket, ties it at 33. 33-33, 1 minute to play, third quarter. And now Noonan for a three, no good. Offensive rebound though. Now Tech Garber. So Tech Garber. David Ty Garber scores it 35-33. And now near steal. And they are going to give the ball to the Lady Blue Comets. So down to 37 seconds to play, third quarter. 35-33 Blue Comets, and they have the ball. Peyton Shields guarded by Patel. Now Noonan with it. She's guarded by Mitchell. Now Shields. Down to 20 seconds. Now Shields wants to go all the way.
Wow.
Scores it. So Peyton Shields, that's her second big layup going that left side. 4-point lead, that's the biggest lead now for the Lady Blue Comets at 37-33. And Shields is going to go to the line to shoot one here to extend that lead. And she does. So 38-33. Lady Vikes trail by 5. 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lady Vikes are going to have to go quick. Patel with it. They got a little pressure in the backcourt. They're not going to get a shot off. Now Kendrick traveled.
Not our best effort.
So 38-33. And Chanute has 1.1 second left. As long as we don't foul here, they shouldn't be able to get a very good shot off. Now Stoneberger knocks it out of bounds. It's going to have even less time, half a second. Now, no shot, so 38-33. Chanute leads by 5. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93. Welcome back to Chanute High School. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker, and we are ready for fourth quarter, but Lady Vikes in a bit of a hole, down by 5. And Greg, Oshka had 11 at halftime, Sydney had 12. Neither one of them scored in the third quarter.
Right. The Lady Vikings were 3 for 13 in the third quarter, and the Lady Blue Comets were 6 for 13. So they came to life a little bit, and the Vikings got ice cold.
Yeah. So Lady Vikes gonna need a little offense here in the fourth quarter to try to pull out a win. So ball gets knocked out of bounds by Chanute. Lady Vikes with the possession. Now Scheibe. Scheibe gets into the paint, throws it up, and is fouled.
There's what we need.
So Sydney gets to the line. That's exactly what we started with in the first quarter, and we need to go back to that. Scheibe will have 2 free throws here. First one's no good, short. Yeah, Lady Vikes only 7 points in that third quarter. That's brutal. Scheibe will have one more here. She gets that one to go. 38-34. Lady Vikes trail by 4. Peyton Shields to bring it up the court. And now Haviland. And throws it away, I believe.
Yep.
Nope, they're going to say it's tipped off Dunley.
Yep.
7:35 to play, fourth quarter. 38-34, Lady Vikes trail by 4. Yeah, Lady Blue Comet scores 12. They scored 12 in the first, 12 in the second, 14 in the third. So they're pretty much the same. Now they get an open look from Kelsey Haviland, as Kelsey Haviland gets up to 6 points with that basket. And now near turnover, and it's going to be a turnover by virtue of jump ball. So Blue Comet will get the ball. 40-34, Lady Vikes trail by 6. Shields to bring it up for Lady Blue Comets. Kelsey Haviland with it. Chard in the lane. Now it's going to be another jump ball. Should be the Lady Vikes on this one.
Good hustle there by Braylon.
Yep, getting that jump ball. Lady Vikes get the possession right back, but they trail by 6. Lady Vikes need a basket. 40-34, trail by 6. Scheibe with it on the wing, knocked out of bounds by Shields. Now Oshka the inbounds for the Lady Vikes. 7:04 to play in the ball game. Mitchell with it, gets it to Scheibe. Now to Smith down low. She should have just turned around and shot it.
She's got to get that shot off.
Now Jaden Kendrick gets a steal. And now there's got to be a foul somewhere. No foul called. And it's a turnover again. 6:46 and counting. And now a steal by Patel. And Patel gets in the paint and missed the shot. Kendrick gets the rebound and put back.
Wow.
So no call there. We'll take it. 40-36. Lady Vikes trail by 4.
Oshka knocked that girl 3 feet out of bounds.
Yep. We'll take it.
Yes, we will.
And now Chard with it, gets all the way back out to Haviland. Ashley Haviland goes to the rack and scores it somehow. Wow.
Nice play.
That was Kelsey Haviland. She now has 8. Had 2 at half, and now she's got 6 here in the second half. And now another turnover by Lady Vikes. Lady Vikes trail by 6, 42-36. 5:50 to play in the ball game. Now Peyton Shields for a 3. No good. Rebound on Smith.
Can't think that was the shot they were looking for.
No, I don't think Coach Fox would be very happy about that at all. Now Ashka Patel buries a 3. So just like we said, Patel and Scheibe need to take over this fourth quarter. 42-39, only trail by 3 now. 5:26 and counting to go, fourth quarter. Shields, they're going to call timeout on the floor, and we're just going to keep it here. We're going to thank some game. 42-40. Make that 42-41.
2 big free throws there.
Yeah, we needed them. So 4:52 and counting, 1 point game. Peyton Shields bringing up the court. And missed shot, but an offensive rebound put back was no good. And now Scheibe lost it out of bounds. So Chanute, after 2 offensive rebounds and 2 misses, Scheibe loses it out of bounds on the rebound. So now Peyton Shields the inbounds. And she's going to need to get it in. She gets into Unert. Unert gets in the lane, kicks it out. 4.5 to play. Now Haviland gives it to her sister. Back out to Shields. Shields going to drive, kicks it out. And now nearly threw it away. And that should have been a travel. Now Shields with it. Spin move in the paint, puts it up, no good. Rebound Dunley, and there's going to be a foul on the rebound. I think it's going to be on Chard. Second on Chard. So 42-41. Lady Vikes trail by 1. And we have the ball. Here comes Braylon Mitchell. Got to be careful not to carry the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like a carry there.
Yep. Now it's going to be a blocking foul. Wow. She got bailed out big time there.
Yeah. That was just about her 3rd charge.
Yep. Dustin Fox is not happy about that goal.
No, he's not.
Yeah. They're going to say that wasn't shooting. I
thought
guess
it was on the floor myself, so.
Yeah. So Lady Vikes will inbounds into their own basket. 3:52 to play. Scheibe with it. Scheibe kicks it back out to Mitchell for a 3.
Got it.
And it's good. Braylon Mitchell with a big 3. 2-point lead now for the Lady Vikes at 44-42. Vikes on an 8-0 run.
That'll be there every possession for Braylon.
We got a timeout.
They're keying on Sydney and Oshka.
Yep,
that'll
sure
be there
are.
every time.
Yep, 44-42. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93. And now Lady Vikes turn it over. So Lady Vikes having some trouble here.
It's our 6th turnover of the quarter.
Yep, 46,
Turnovers.
45. Now Shields wants another 3, and it's in and out,
it
no
was halfway
good.
down.
And Scheibe rebounds it, and she's going to bring it up the court, gets it ahead to Mitchell. Now Mitchell gets it stolen. Here comes Shields, 2:46 to play. Gets it to Fulmer, missed the shot. Now Kendrick. Kendrick wants to run the floor. Jaden lost it, gets it back to Scheibe, throws it over to Patel. Now 2.5 to play in the ball game. And Shields fouls Patel. And Oshka will go to the free throw line. 2:29 to play in the ball game. 46-45. Lady Vikes with a 1-point lead. Oshka Patel at the free throw line. First one's no good. Oshka will have one more. 1-point lead for Lady Vikes. 2:29 to play. Second free throw is up and good. So Oshka gets her 15th point of the game. And we got a timeout. So 47-45. And it's just a 30, so we're just going to keep it here, Greg. So Lady Vikes are 6 for 8 free throws here in this quarter. And they've already scored 14 in the fourth quarter.
Right.
So Lady Vikes scored 16 in the first, 10 in the second, 7 in the third, and they're already sitting at 14 here in the fourth. And I feel like if they can score 4 more points, get over 50, I think we can win this game.
I think we can win this game too, and I think if we need to hold on to the ball, Chanute has helped us out the past few possessions, coming down and taking a long three right out of the early in the possession.
Yeah, and Chanute's only scored 7 points in this quarter. They led by 5, 38-33 coming into the fourth quarter. Now Peyton Shields with it. Thought she's going to shoot another 3. Now Fulmer back to Uner. Now Shields will launch a 3, and it's short.
Yeah.
Rebound Dunley. Now here comes Braylon Mitchell. Braylon gets picked up by Uner. Now she's getting trapped in the corner. And he calls a timeout. So timeout Vikings. So 2:03 to play. And it's just a 30-second. We're just going to keep it here again. So Greg, I don't know, we just got to have court awareness there. We can't get trapped just past the midline court when we pick up our dribble. Coach
Dumas was on her pretty quick about that we can't get caught in that, can't use that sideline as another defender.
Yeah, that as soon as she slowed up and then picked up her dribble, I knew she was in trouble.
Yeah, and she had no help. There was nobody on her side of the court. So
now Patel to inbound. So we have a 2-point lead and the ball, 2:03 to play. And Patel gets in to Scheibe. She's trapped, gets it back out to Patel. They're going to definitely try to trap.
Oh, got that ball.
Now Patel gets it. Now she gets it ahead to Mitchell. And now it's a foul on Shields, and that'll send Mitchell to the line. A couple big free throws here again for Braylon.
Right.
She's had a great second half, scoring 7 here in the second half. 1:45 to play in the ball game. Braylon Mitchell's first one is no good. I'd like to see her knock down the second one, though, to get it back up to a 3-point lead.
Right.
47-45, 1:45 to play. Mitchell with the second free throw. It's up and good.
Got it.
She's up to 8 points now. And now here comes Shields, down by 3. She gets in the paint, throws it up, and good. Wow. Just threw it up off the backboard and goes in.
Yeah, it was off the top of almost the top of the backboard.
48-47. Peyton Shields can tie it with the free throw here. .138 to play in the ball game. And it's tied. 48 all. Walls checks in for Blue Comets. Now Patel gets it back to Mitchell, back up to Patel. Now Patel breaks the press, gets it up to Scheibe. Knocked out of bounds by Walls. Minute and a half to play.
Plenty of time. Vikings need to just work for a good shot.
Mitchell to inbounds, gets it into Patel. Patel's going to hold. Now Uner out, Gardner. Now Mitchell with it. Back out to Patel.
I think Mitchell could have gotten to the rim there.
Yep. Now Patel drives forward and is fouled by Uner.
Good.
And so now Patel will go to the line.
This is where us having those 5 fouls really helps us.
Yep.
Because they won't get to the bonus with only 1 foul on us.
Nope. First one runs in. Oh my goodness.
That was
I didn't think
back iron.
I did not think that was going to go down.
No, me neither.
So free throw goes down. 49-48. 1:10 to play. And Patel will have another one. It's up and
We'll
good.
take it.
Wow.
We'll take it.
She got a generous roll on both of them. 2-point lead, 50-48. Now Shields.
Timeout.
They're going to call a timeout.
It's a
Shields,
full.
I think, had a layup there, Greg.
Yeah, the lane was wide open.
I think that was a bad timeout there by Coach. But let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93. Welcome back to Chanute High School, Chanute, Kansas. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker, and we have a 2-point game. 50-48, Lady Vikes a 2-point lead. 1:03 to play in the ball game. Greg, just got to play stand-up defense. I think if we get a stand-up stop here and then get the ball and get it up the court, I think they're going to have to foul. So we just got to get a stop first.
We need a stop, and you called it. If we can get to 50, we got a chance here to win the game.
And there's Havlin, gets it back to Uner, to the other Havlin. She pulls up, now Shields with it.
She's going to shoot.
Shields shoots it, in and out, no good.
Yep.
Rebound Dunley. Now Scheibe with it. That's the one you want to have the ball. Because if they foul Scheibe, she's usually money from the free throw line. Now Mitchell needs help. Get it to Scheibe. There you go. Now Scheibe has got to be getting fouled there, but no call. Now triple team back to Scheibe, and that's a foul.
There's a foul.
All the way down to 31.5 seconds.
Yeah, that was.
We wasted almost 30 seconds of clock there. I think it was 57 seconds when we rebounded that. So 26 seconds ran off there, Greg. That's advantage us if we can knock down the free throws.
Yes. 2 free throws here. I think we're good.
Scheibe at the line. First one is no good.
In and out.
Whew. Sydney will have one more. She's missed 3 tonight. Second one is missed as well. But a rebound by Dunley, and now she's fouled.
Good job,
We got
Riley.
bailed out. Riley Dunley bails the Lady Vikes out with a good rebound there off the missed free throw. And then on the second attempt, she is fouled. So 29.6 seconds left to play. Riley Dunley at the line now. First one is no good. Lady Vikes have missed 3 free throws in a row now.
Yep.
Dunley will have one more.
This would be a big one.
Yep. Get back to that 3-point lead. second one is short. But now it should have been a foul.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That should have been a foul on
I think it was a
Howland.
foul, and I think it was out on them.
That's crazy. But we missed 4 free throws in a row at 30-second mark. So, I mean, that's
that's not good.
Yeah, we got to make those. Now Haviland with it. Gets it to Uner. Now timeout on the floor. 22.5 seconds. And we got a timeout on the floor. Let's leave it here. We're going to thank some sponsors again. Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Labette Health, Woodworth Enterprises, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray, Labette Bank, Bartlett Co-op, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Dress for Less, Community National Bank, Tank Connection, Wood Insurance Center, Strategic Partners, Roy's Auto Service, Bowen Pharmacy, Parsons Educational Foundation, Parsons District Schools, Snyder Lawn Care, Olson Ace Hardware, SCK Orthopedic, Drs. Mosier, Meister, and Morris, and Sparklight. Thank you to all of our sponsors bringing you Viking basketball. Lady Vikes, 2-point lead, 22.5 seconds, but Chanute does have the ball. Be interesting to see if they shoot a 3 or if they just go in to try to tie it.
It makes you wonder too if the Vikings might foul, make them keep taking the ball in and out.
Yeah, we could. We can foul 3 times before we give them free throws.
We can kill some clock by fouling here.
Yep. And now they kick it out. Now a 3-pointer by Fulmer is good, and it's a 3. So now we got a timeout on the floor. Kearney Fulmer, the senior 6-footer that doesn't play a whole lot, knocks down a big 3 to make it 51-50.
I don't like to see a foul there.
Wow.
I don't like to see a foul on the floor.
Yeah, that's a big basket by Fulmer. I mean, I don't see her making that shot very many times, but she made it when it counted.
She's probably only taken 5 or 6 shots tonight.
Yeah.
If that many.
Yeah, I don't think she's taken more than 4.
And that was nothing but net. I mean, it was confident. It was a good shot.
So, Lady Vikes now trail 51-50, but they have 9.7 seconds to work with. Last time when we had about 10 seconds, their backcourt pressure didn't even allow us to get a shot off at the end of the third quarter. So, I'm sure they're going to put some pressure. If we can get the ball past half court, we might be able to get a layup, Greg.
And remember, if we can get the ball to Sydney or Oshka or even Braylon or any of our players with those 5 fouls, they seem to be calling more fouls here in this quarter.
Be aggressive, yep.
Yeah, be aggressive, see if we can draw the foul and get to the line as well. They put 2 seconds back on the clock, 11.1.
So we have missed our last 4 free throws, though. So
I know.
we have nobody but to blame but ourselves at this point if we lose this game.
Right.
And that was a big-time shot by them just to edge into the lead.
Yeah. Yep. Good job, Oshka, getting almost to half the volleyball line.
So Oshka gets it in. She brings it up and turn around, and it's stolen.
Gotta be a foul. That's got to be a foul.
Now a foul at 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's going to be the game.
Yeah. So Fulmer will get fouled, and now, we can't foul enough, so the only way is if we get some kind of a turnover. And now Fulmer has it, and now she's fouled again at .4. This game's over.
Yeah.
So Lady Vikes going to lose this one, 51-50. So tough loss for the Lady Vikes as they were sitting at 10-3, and now they're going to end the season, the regular season, at 10-10. So 7-game losing streak going into sub-state. So Lady Blue Comets get a win on their senior night, 51-50. Let's just take a 1-minute break, and we'll come down, break down the girls' game. 1-minute break. Listen to Viking basketball on V93. Welcome back to Chanute High School. Chanute, Kansas. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker, and the Lady Vikes lose a tough one, 51-50, as Kearney Fulmer knocks down a 3 with 11 seconds to go in the game. Lady Vikes led by 2, and Fulmer knocked down a big-time three-pointer to win the game. And let's run down the scores. First for the Lady Blue Comets. Kearney Fulmer with 5, Peyton Shields with 17, Kelsey Haviland with 8, Kinley Chard with 5, Ashley Haviland with 6, Sarah Uner with 8, and for Lady Vikes, Jaden Kendrick with 4, Braylon Mitchell with 8, Riley Dunley with 6, Sydney Scheibe with 15, and Ashka Patel with 17. And just, that's just a tough loss. Missing 4 free throws in a row, and then three-pointer going down with 11 seconds. I mean, that's a tough one.
Both teams shot decent. 16 for 37 for the Lady Vikings, 21 for 55 for the Blue Comets. Story of this game, we out-rebounded them, 29 to 18. So we had a lot more rebounds, but we had 25 turnovers to their 11.
Yeah.
Which has been the story a lot this year is turnovers for this Lady Vikings team.
Yeah, we were 12 for 16 from the free throw line, and then we missed the last 4 to end up 12 for 20. So, I mean,
story of the game.
I mean, you have 4 free throws missed in the first 16, and then you miss your last 4 to,
you make 1 of 4, we're playing overtime.
Yeah. So it's just unfortunate. And the Lady Blue Comets shot 3 free throws, Greg, and they made all 3.
There you go.
3 for 3. They had no free throws in the first half, and then they had 3 free throws in the second half.
Well, I would have liked to have seen Coach Dumas tell them in that last timeout, if somebody gets the ball in the three-point area, three-pointer beats us, foul them. We had 4 fouls to give before they're shooting free throws.
Yep.
In the moment, who knows what was said. But
Yep. So this is your Bowen Pharmacy post-game report on the girls' side, and we do have a senior night here at Chanute High School. So we're going to have an extended break here. So I think we can take it back to the station for 15 minutes, and I think we'll be fine. So let's do 15-minute break, and then we'll come back and hopefully be ready for some boys action. So 15-minute break. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93. Welcome back to Chanute High School, Chanute, Kansas. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker here, and we are ready for the Tank Connection pregame on the boys' side. And the Parsons boys, in a pretty similar situation as the Parsons girls. No way to host a first round sub-state game. They're going to fall anywhere between the 9 and the 11 seed, depending on the outcome of this game here. Chanute is locked into the 4 seed. So Chanute comes into the game 15-4. Vikington into the game 8-11. And when we played back in Parsons, it was a pretty tight game through 3 quarters, Greg. But Chanute was just a little bit better down the stretch and just a little bit too much to handle. I mean, when you got Seamster and Rhett Smith, Lars Kester, Elliott Stevens, I mean, you got some players that are pretty athletic, pretty good players. You know, it was just a little bit too much, but it's not a far stretch to say that this Vikings team can't get a win here tonight because, you know, we're very capable.
Yeah,
we're kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde type team.
Well, you know, the Vikings are very athletic. They're very fast. They can play with anybody.
Yeah.
It's can they make shots in the fourth quarter, in the second half? Can we make free throws?
Yep.
Just all the things it takes to win a tough game against maybe a better team.
Yep.
But, yeah, they can win this game.
And this is a Viking team that can score in the 70s. I mean,
right.
we went to Frontenac and put up 70 plus, and then played Pittsburgh tough. I think it was 64-61 into 3 quarters at home against Pittsburgh, and then Pittsburgh just kind of took off from there. But this Viking team, I mean, whenever they put their mind to it, I mean, they can score. It just depends on, you know, which team shows up. I mean, they've had some quarters where they just disappear, kind of like the girls did, you know, in that third quarter, only scoring 7. I've seen this Viking boys team put up 4 and 5 points in a quarter, and you're just like, how is that even possible?
Right.
And, you know, with the amount of scores that they have on the floor. But it'll be interesting to see, you know, how it shakes out, you know, after tonight to see who we end up playing next week. And as of right now, just looking at it on the outside, very good possibility that we could play at Coffeyville next Wednesday night. So, I mean, that would be a matchup that would be winnable. I mean, we beat Coffeyville at home and then lost a tough one. We just didn't score in the fourth quarter at Coffeyville last week when we played over there. So, you know, it's a team that, you know, we know we can beat. So, you know, we just got to take care of business here tonight, and hopefully we can get that matchup. And I think that's what we're looking for.
Like to see JJ and Landon have good games.
Yep.
You know, one of them can go off tonight. I like our chances.
Yeah, and then if you can get, you know, 12 to 15 from Dante Sawyer, which is, you know, very easily
absolutely
could happen. I mean, you know, he's a great scorer, and he's just got to keep his head, stay out of foul trouble, and you know, there's no doubt he can shoot the ball.
Yes,
because the kid's
open. He's open the minute he walks in the gym. You know what they say?
Exactly. So as soon as you walk in the gym, you can throw it up, and it's probably going to go in. It's got a good chance. So, but yeah, the Vikings just need to, you know, get a win here. You know, setting that.
Just for momentum's sake.
Yeah, I mean 8-11. You know, last year I think we finished right at 500, I believe. Maybe 11-10 at the end of the year, and they fought back that team from last year from an 0-7 start.
Right, remember that. And
you know, this is a pretty similar team. I mean, we lose Jesse Jones was a big part of that team last year, but I think this team is just as talented, and you know, if they get hot, you know, they could make a run next week. Well, you never know.
We've got pieces on this team that have gotten better the entire year. Trey Mack has gotten better every game he's played. Joe Keel and the Barkas kid have both gotten better the whole year. So we're experienced now, Nobody should be scared of the moment. We just need to go out and execute now.
Exactly. And it looks like we're getting pretty close to the start here. Let's do a 30-second break, and then we'll come back, and hopefully we'll be ready for the starting lineups. So 30-second break. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93. Welcome back to Chanute High School as we are close to being the start of the, it looks like we might do another national anthem. That's what it looks like. So we're going to do another national anthem. So we're just going to leave it here. Listen in. And we are back. So, Chanute High School band playing a great national anthem. And the Vikings are going to start 6'1" senior J.J. Kendrick, 5'9" senior Trey Mack, 6'4" senior Landon Wheat, 6'1" senior Travion Tullis, and 6' junior Joe Kill. And for the Blue Comets, got a 6'3" senior Caden Seamster. Got 6'2" senior Colby Baker. 5'9" senior Jordan Duncan. 6'1" senior Lars Kester.
For the Blue Comets, 6'1" senior number 12, Rhett Smith.
And 6'1" senior Rhett Smith. So they do have 6 seniors on their team, Greg, and they're starting 5 of the 6.
Right.
I have seen it to where they start all 6 of them and take the technical. I've seen it happen, but I think they're going to avoid doing that tonight. Hopefully their 6th senior will get a chance to go in. Their 6th senior is 5'11" senior Brax Peter. So, and the Blue Comets, just a scrappy squad. You look at them, Greg, and you think, man, they look beatable.
Right.
And but they've done well. They 15-4 on the season. You don't get to 15-4.
No, unless you're quality, especially in the SEK.
SEK, because I mean, two of those losses are probably to Pittsburgh.
Right.
And then you got to play Fort Scott twice.
Right.
You got to play Coffeyville twice. I mean, you're getting some tough wins. So, very impressive record for the Chanute Blue Comets. And historically, Greg, we have struggled coming down here and playing.
We always have.
Especially on the boys' side. I mean, we've had some phenomenal teams in the last 10 years that have came down here and gotten beat.
Yes.
I can say I've probably been here at least the last 8 or 9 years at Chanute. And I want to say we've only won one time that I can remember on the boys' side here at Chanute. So,
you know, Chanute's always a tough place to come win. Fort Scott's always a tough place to go win.
oh, yeah.
It's interesting.
It's brutal. And, you know, just brutal. So it looks like Landon Wheat and Colby Baker will be doing the jump ball. So Landon Wheat wins the tip. And we're underway. Trey Mack with the ball. Vikings will get the first possession of the game. Mack gets it to Kendrick. Kendrick looks back to Mack. Trying to get something set up here. Mack thought about the three. Now Tullis with it.
They're looking for Wheat inside.
Yeah. Seamster's not going to let him touch the ball much, I don't think.
Yeah.
Kendrick with it. Gets it down the Wheat, back out. There's Kendrick with it. A lot of clock running off, over 40 seconds here already. No shot
methodical.
yet. Now JJ with it. JJ gets in the paint. Tough shot, misses it. Here comes Seamster, gets it ahead to Lars Kester. Seamster and Kester, their 1-2 punch, and Seamster goes to the rack, misses it. Wheat gets it up court. Now no call there. Well, there is a call. They're going to get a blocking foul. They get it on Duncan. Jordan Duncan picks up his first foul.
Foul on Jordan Duncan, his first personal foul.
Kendrick to inbound, gets it in to Kill. Duncan guarding Kill. Now Mack has it. Colby Baker getting help on Landon Wheat. And now a steal, and here comes Jordan Duncan. Puts it up. And they're going to say he was fouled by Joe Kill. So Joe Kill will pick up his first foul. Jordan Duncan will go to the line. 0-0, 6:37 to play, first quarter. Jordan Duncan at the line. First free throw's up and good. 1-0, Blue Comets in the early going.
See Demias Johnson walking into the gym on crutches.
Yep.
He had surgery early this week.
Yes, he did.
So, saw on Facebook, his mom said the rehab is underway.
Good deal. J.J. Kendrick in the
Good
lane,
try.
scores it. 2-1. Vikings with an early lead. 6:23 and counting. Lars Kester with it. Gets it to Rhett Smith. Smith guarded by Kill, gets it to Duncan. Back out to Smith. Now Seamster.
He's a big kid.
Now Kester thought about the three. He's a lefty. Now Duncan for a three. No good. Rebound Tullis. Trey Tullis gets it ahead to J.J. Kendrick. Now Kendrick back out to Mack. Tullis with it. All the way back out. Near still. Kill gets it to Kendrick. Kendrick gets in the paint. And on the floor, he made the basket. They're going to call it before the shot. So they're going to call it on Lars Kester. That's big because Lars Kester doesn't foul much. Yeah, if we can get him in any kind of foul trouble, it'd be big. Tullis with it. Guarded by Kester.
Yeah.
Near steal. Now Kendrick with it.
Getting some breaks early.
Yep. Now Mack for a three. No good. Landon Wheat Sky for the rebound. Line to shoot two. First free throw's no good. So still 5-1.
We have a Brody Boss sighting.
Brody Bosch checks in for the Vikings. Senior. Checking in for Landon Wheat. Lars Kester will have a chance for one more here. 5-1 Vikings early on.
Oh, that was a lane violation.
And it's going to be a lane violation on, I think, Colby Smith.
Yeah.
Or Colby Baker, sorry.
Brody Boss had him so intimidated there. He had to get in front of him.
Had the football mentality on him. So 5-1 Vikings. 4:31 and counting. First quarter. Boss says Sawyer for a three.
Oh.
No good, but a rebound I thought was going to go to Mack.
Looked good.
He lost it. Now Lars Kester with it. Kester guarded by JJ. It's the Rhett Smith. Now it's Seamster. Joe Kill being very aggressive out there on Seamster. Now Lars Kester gets in and scores it. So Lars Kester gets his first points. 5-3. The Vikings with a 2-point lead. Trey Mack back to Brody Boss. Joe Kill in the corner for a three. And they're going to say, they're going to call
JJ.
Offensive foul on JJ Kendrick. Huh.
Not sure. Maybe a screen. I don't know.
Yeah.
Legal screen.
5-3 Vikings. 2-point lead. 3:45 and counting. First quarter. Kester with it. Gets to Duncan. Now Rhett Smith. He gets barely into the paint at the elbow. Now Seamster gets it down low to Colby Baker.
Good
Missed the
defense
shot.
by Brody Boss right there.
Brody Boss with a rebound too after the good defense. JJ Kendrick gets it to Kill. Now to Mack all the way across. I thought Sawyer should have shot that.
Yep.
Now Sawyer with it up top. Now Kendrick.
Very patient.
So patient. Almost too patient.
Limit
5-3.
possessions.
JJ with it. JJ's going to launch.
Oh,
In and out, no good. And now Baker with the rebound. Gets it to Rhett Smith. 2:44 to play first quarter. 5-3 Vikings. Low scoring. Now
good pass.
underneath the basket. Colby Baker for a basket. Tie game, 5-5. Now Mack with it. Mack gets it to Kendrick. Kendrick baseline, gets it in the paint to Brody Boss, and it's blocked. There comes Lars Kester up ahead, and it is stripped. Now
Wow.
Brody Boss ends up with it. So it's good defense on both sides. Now Seamster gets a steal. Now Kester throws it ahead to Rhett Smith. Rhett Smith misses the layup. Now the Vikes are going to slow it down. 2-minute mark. We got a timeout, 30-second timeout. We're just going to keep it here. Wow, Greg, some defense back and forth there.
Some defense and some carelessness. Whew. So, yeah, Dante probably fouled him down here at that other end, but we got away with it, but then we threw it away. So
they ended up not making much difference.
Yeah.
But we do have a 5-5 game, 1:59 to play. So Vikings just being really patient, limited possessions. So, I mean, that's one way to stay in the game if you limit the possessions. And
it's truly not a bad game plan.
now, if you can just keep it that way, sometimes on quick turnovers and you get to start running back and forth, and then things kind of get out of hand, and you kind of forget that you're trying to run clock.
Right.
I've seen that happen a lot. You try to start out slow, and then it just kind of picks up just because of the turnovers or the awareness of the court. You know, kind of like what had just happened that last 30 seconds there.
Right.
Now Vikings with the possession, gets it to Tolis. Down low to Wheat. Wheat's got it right underneath and scores it.
Almost looked like he was looking to pass there, but I think he just was trying to get turned.
Landon Wheat gets his first basket. 7-5 Vikings, 2-point lead. Seamster with it. Gets it up to Duncan. Now Seamster wants it. He's guarded by Barkus. Now Duncan. Now Lars Kester spin. Little turn shot missed, but it's going to go for 2 free throws here. The foul's going to go on
I'm
Connor
not sure
Barkus.
you want Connor Barkus on Seamster or Kester.
No, probably not.
He was on both of them that possession.
So there's Lars Kester. First free throw is good. 7-6. Vikings 1 point lead. 1:26 to play, first quarter. Besides the extended senior night, I mean, the nights went fairly quick.
Yeah.
Now missed free throw by Kester, 7-6 Vikings. Now quickly up the floor go the Vikes. Barkus with it. He needs help, gets it to Sawyer. Back out to Mack. Dante goes the other side. Tolis with it in the corner, back over to Dante. In the paint to Wheat. Wheat spin move, kicks out to Mack for a 3, no good. Now rebound by Barkus. Now Sawyer launches a 3, no good. And the rebound goes to Baker. Now quickly up the floor. Now Seamster goes straight to the basket and scores it. Caden Seamster gets his first basket and the first Chanute lead, 8-7. Now Mack picks it up and throws it away. Trying to get the Landon Wheat, just do it a little too hard. 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Vikings trail by 1, 8-7. So Landon Bilby will check in for the Comets. As will Jalen Duncan, freshman. So now Chanute, a little sloppy there, almost lost it out of bounds. Now Smith with it, now Seamster. Now in the paint is Seamster, and he scores it. And he's talking to Wheat. They usually don't allow a lot of that, but so far they're allowing it here. And now at the buzzer is Barkus, and he is fouled. So Connor Barkus will go to the line as the buzzer sounded at the end of the first quarter.
Is that three shots?
I think so. Foul goes on Rhett Smith. First free throw from Barkus is good. So Connor Barkus gets his first point via the free throw line. Let's see if they give him 3. Second one is no good. They just gave him 2. So 10-8 is your score. Vikings trail by 2. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93. Welcome back to Chanute High School in Chanute, Kansas. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker, and we're through the first quarter, and the Vikings trail 10-8. So the Vikings definitely have slowed the game down a little bit to try to stay in this one.
Yeah, 3 for 8 from the Vikings from the field and 4 for 7 for the Blue Comets. So
that's pretty good for them.
The Vikings are definitely trying to slow this game down.
Yeah. Chanute usually shoots at a pretty high percentage, so not a bad idea there. So Chris Harding checked into the game for the Blue Comets. Now Duncan. Now Seamster. Now near turnover. As Bilby nearly lost it out of bounds, but the
Yeah, he must have been sure it wasn't out on him.
Blue Comets will maintain possession here. 7:38 to play, second quarter. They get it into Bilby. Now Seamster. Now Rhett Smith for a three, no good. Rebound Kendrick. JJ gets it to Dante. Quickly up the floor. Marcus gets it back out to Kendrick.
Hit that.
Oh, Landon saves the possession there. Now Dante kicks it over to Kendrick. JJ needs some help. Sawyer gets the elbow, now kicks it back out. Very stingy defense here by Blue Comets. Now a three from Kendrick, in and out. And now Rhett Smith quickly going the other way. Now Jordan Duncan. Make that Jalen Duncan. Now Bilby with it. Gets it to Smith. Now a near steal. It is a steal.
Yeah.
JJ Kendrick. Now Kendrick scores it and is fouled. Big time bucket by JJ Kendrick there. Ties the game at 10, and he'll have a chance to take the lead here. Jalen Duncan picks up his first foul. So 10-10 tie. JJ Kendrick at the line for one free throw. First free throw is up and good. I guess that's the only free throw. Yep. 11-10. JJ Kendrick gives the Vikings the lead with a old-fashioned three-pointer there. Bilby with it, gets it to Kester. Back to Jordan Duncan, now Jalen Duncan, now back out to Bilby. And now Lars Kester, they're gonna count it. I thought that was offensive. Wow. Lars Kester scores 2 points. I didn't think you could talk during the game like that.
No.
The PA announcers, public address announcer, has been talking quite a bit during both games.
Right.
It's pretty surprising. And now the free throw from Kester. He gets the old-fashioned three-pointer going the other way. So back 13-11. And now JJ. Now Trey Mack with it. Now Dante Sawyer for three, and it's good. Dante Sawyer gives the lead back to the Vikings at 14-13. 5:42 to play here in the second quarter. Bilby with it. Throws it away.
It's going to be backcourt.
Yep. The Vikings are going to get a turnover from the Blue Comets. So the Vikings going to have the possession and a 1 point lead. With 5:34 to play here in the second quarter. Trey Mack will inbounds. Gets it into JJ Kendrick.
Yeah, he's still talking.
JJ gets it back to Trey Mack. Now Landon Weeks get pass all the way across to Dante Sawyer. Now Sawyer with it. Gives it to Kendrick. Kendrick for a three, no good. Lars Kester with the rebound. 5:04 and counting, second quarter. Jalen Duncan gets it back to Lars Kester. Freshman Duncan with it. They're going to call offensive foul against the Blue Comets. Joe Kill checking back in for the Vikings. Told us to take a seat. Trey Mack to bring it up the court for the Vikings. Vikings lead 14-13, 4:53 to play, second quarter. Trey Mack gets it up to JJ. Now Joe Kill gets it back to Mack. Now Keel with it.
6-9.
Now Joe Keel with it on the wing.
4-0.
Back to Trey Mack. Now JJ notices that he had a wide open look, and then he kicks it out the wheat for a three, and he misses it. Now Jalen Duncan pulls up, gets it back to his brother, Jordan Duncan. Now Chris Harding with it. Harding back up top. The Baker, now Duncan for a three, and it's good. Senior Jordan Duncan knocks down a big three, 16-14. Chanute with a 2-point advantage. JJ in the paint, scores it. Back to a tie game, 16 all. 3:47 and counting, second quarter. Harding with it. Guarded by Sawyer. Near stealer by Sawyer. Now Seamster with it. Jordan Duncan for another three. In and out, no good. Rebound to Kill. 3:20 to play. Joe Kill for a three, and it's way off the mark. Rebounded by Kendrick in the paint. Scores it and is fouled. J.J. Kendrick, a huge second quarter here, Greg. He's got 7 already, just in the second quarter.
Very, very active with the ball.
Kendrick has 9. He can get in double digits if he knocks down this free throw here. Trey Tullis checks back in for the Vikings. 18-16 Vikings, and now an air ball by Kendrick on the free throw. The Vikings 2-point lead. So Warwick Olson checks in for the first time, and he's also a freshman. So missed shot and goes off the freshman. Now the Vikings will have the possession here. Got a full timeout by the Blue Comets. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking basketball on V93. Welcome back to Chanute High School, Chanute, Kansas. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker, Karen Hardesty back at the KLKC studio patching us through. And we have 2 minutes, 59 seconds before halftime. And Vikings with just a 2-point lead, but I consider that to be a huge plus right now, Greg.
And you would think an 18-16 game, at almost halftime, it might be a sloppy game. It hasn't been.
No.
It's just a defensive struggle. Both teams looking for good shots. And so I think the game is playing into the Vikings' favor so far.
Yep, Seamster coming out to guard Kendrick. Now Kendrick needs some help. He picked up his dribble.
Rid of it.
Gets it to Tullis. Now to Mack. And Trey Mack with it. 2:37 to play before half. Landon Wheat gets in the paint, spin move, and he is fouled.
Good job, Landon.
And he is fouled by Colby Baker. So Landon Wheat will go to the line to shoot 2. That's a second foul on Baker. First free throw goes in for Wheat. 3-point lead now, 19-16 for the Vikings. 2.5 to play before halftime. Second free throw's up and in and out, no good. I thought it was good.
Yep, he's halfway down.
Now Harding brings it up the court, gets it to Rhett Smith. Now Jordan Duncan, back to Harding. Now Seamster with it. Seamster gets in the paint, muscles his way in there, but now Harding gets the offensive rebound, misses the putback. Now it's a holding foul on the Vikings. I think it's on Kendrick.
Foul called on J.J. Kendrick, his second personal foul.
That's his second.
13 fouls.
JJ picks up 2 fouls. And Rhett Smith gets it into Duncan in the corner for a 3, and he buries it. You can't leave Jordan Duncan open. He's going to knock him down. That's his second three-pointer of the quarter. Ties the game at 19. Now Sawyer with it. Under 2 minutes to play before the half. Now JJ kicks it out. Trey Mack, tough shot. No good. Rebounded by Rhett Smith. Now gets it ahead to Duncan. Now to Seamster, going to go to the basket. Lays it up, no good. Tolis with the rebound. Now Sawyer quickly up the court. Now Wheat with it underneath, kicks it back out. Now the Vikings are going to run some clock, it looks like. Down to 125 before the half. Tie game. Dante Sawyer with it up top. He is guarded by Warwick Olson. Now Sawyer with it. Now JJ kicks out Tolis for a 3. No good. Rebound is Smith. Now quickly up the court is Rhett Smith. Now Duncan. Back to Olson. Now Harding. Smith with it. Now Seamster for a 3. No good, and rebounded by Wheat. Wow.
Yeah.
That's all I can say about that. Wow. Still tied, 19 all. Down to 35 seconds to go before the half. J.J. Kendrick with it. I think the Vikings are definitely going to hold for the last shot here, Greg. Yeah. Kendrick trying to get a little bump foul.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, they are at 4 fouls, so one more foul, it's in the Vikings to the line. Down to 10 seconds. You got to go quick now. Down to 8, 7. JJ's still clear out there. JJ trying to make a move. Puts a shot up. No good. 19-19 at the half. Let's take a 1-minute break. Then we'll come back and break down the first half. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93. Welcome back to Chanute High School, Chanute, Kansas. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker, and we're ready for the Eye Care Associate of Parsons halftime report brought to you by Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray. And first we're going to run down the scores. First for Chanute Blue Comets, 2 from Colby Baker, 4 from Caden Seamster, 7 from Jordan Duncan, and 6 from Lars Kester. And leading the way for the Vikings is J.J. Kendrick with 9, Dante Sawyer with 3, Landon Wheat with 3, Joe Kill with 3, and then Connor Barkus with 1. So, Greg, been fairly efficient. What do you got for stats-wise?
I've got, very few stats, honestly, because it's been such a slow-paced game. 7 for 19 for the Vikings, 7 for 16 for the Blue Comets. Rebounds are very even, 8 to 9.
Yeah.
9 for the Blue Comets. Very few turnovers, which is nice to see for a change. 5 for the Vikings, 5 for the Blue Comets. So
that's pretty even.
Indicative of the score.
Yeah. Tie ball game at 19 all, and the Vikings, like we said earlier, is anywhere from a 9 to 11 seed, depending on the outcome of this game, and I think a couple of games up north on the east side here for the sub-state. And as far as I know, the girls will play Tuesday, the boys will play Wednesday, and unfortunately for the Vikings, doesn't look like either one are going to be at home, so we're going to have to travel. And last I looked, Greg, it looks like the girls are going to have to travel to Eudora. And there's still a couple of games left for them to update, but as of right now, the early looking of it, it looks like Eudora is where the Lady Vikes will probably have to go. And, like I said, the boys' side, it could be several different. I think at Ottawa, Coffeyville, and I want to say there was one other team that we could possibly play. So,
regardless, we need to get out of here with a win.
Yeah.
Get a little momentum going into the playoffs.
Yeah. I was hoping the girls would get that much-needed win going into next week because, just a win just makes you feel so much better.
Absolutely.
And when you lose a close one at 51-50 like the girls did tonight.
And to lose the way they lost.
Yeah, it's tough. So it's definitely not a good thing. But the Lady Vikes hopefully will come to play next week and have a chance to.
She almost made that half-court shot.
That's awesome. Yeah, kids are shooting for $100 half-court shots here. And
That's
this
got
one's
a chance.
Off the backboard here. So we still got quite a bit of time here. Let's take it back to the station for about 4 minutes, and then we'll come back and be ready for the second half. So 4-minute break. This is the Viking basketball on V93. Welcome back to Chanute High School, Chanute, Kansas. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker. Greg, I just looked at the final standings on the girls' side, and it does look like, I mean, it's not like there's no bracket set up yet, but it looks like the Vikings will go to Eudora. But if the Vikings would have held on and won the game tonight, we would have went to Independence.
Right.
So Independence.
What a difference a few free throws makes.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot more travel. Probably about four more hours of driving, 2 hours there and 2 hours back. Difference. So that's going to be a little tougher, no matter what. So boys' side still yet to be determined. And the boys, I mean, they definitely have a shot to still play. I mean, as of right now, the boys will go to Eudora. So I'm wondering. I mean, I don't know if this happens very often, but wouldn't it make sense if both teams are playing the same school? Wouldn't you travel on one to pick a day and play both games on one day?
Make a lot of sense.
I mean, you would think that it would make sense for travel, especially like cheerleaders, all the extra people that travel. But who knows? You never know. I mean, they might not even look at it like that. They might just have it set. No matter what, the girls play Tuesday. No matter what, the boys play Wednesday. But it would be nice if that ends up happening, to see if they do that. And it looks like, the Vikings are sitting in the 9 spot. Lewisburg is at 8-12. Holton's at 8-12. But if the Vikings lose, I think they're going to go all the way down below Holton. So they would move from the 9 to the 11. And Coffeyville, if they win, could move up. So I mean, there's just a little bit of difference here to see if the Vikings fall down to 11, it would definitely make a difference. But if they can hold on and win, it looks like they would play Eudora boys. So we still got a second half to play, and we're tied 19-19 here at Chanute. Joe Kill will inbounds as the Vikings will get the first possession of the second half. J.J. Kendrick with it. Kendrick guarded by Seamster. And Kendrick gives off to Mack. Guarded by Duncan. 20 seconds in. The Vikings slowing things up like they did in the first half a little bit. Now poked away. Rhett Smith with a good steal. He's trying to take it all the way. Missed the layup. Trey Tullis gets it ahead to Wheat. But he's picked up by Seamster quickly. Now Trey Mack gets to Trey Tullis. Oh, JJ, little floater, no good. Rhett Smith with the rebound. Lars Kester with it now. 7:11 to play, third quarter. Colby Baker gives it off to Seamster. Now Lars Kester. Under 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. Now kicked it out, Seamster. Seamster gets in the paint, gets it underneath, and Colby Baker scores it. And that's his second basket of the game. 21-19. Blue Comets with a 2-point advantage now. J.J. Kendrick to inbounds in front of their own basket. Now Jagger Quirin checks in for the first time. Jagger with the ball, guarded by Lars Kester. Gives it off to Mack. Now Tullis. They're going to call 3 seconds or an offensive. I'm not sure what they called. Called a foul on JJ. I didn't even see him do anything.
It's his third foul.
Yeah, that's not a good thing there. 6:27 and counting. Lars Kester brings it up the court in a 2-point lead. Gets it to Seamster. Seamster wants to get in the paint. Kicks it back out. Now Kester with it. He gets into the paint. Little floater. No good. And rebounded, though, by Blue Comets, and another missed shot. The Vikings come away with it this time. Here comes JJ. JJ puts it on the floor. Gets in the paint. Now kicks it out to Mack, and that's no good. Rhett Smith with the rebound. Going the other way. Jordan Duncan now back up top to Seamster. Now he throws it away, and here comes the steal, and here comes JJ. JJ gets in the paint.
Oh, that's his fourth.
Wow. And now there's no way Seamster's feet were set. That's not a good call. So that's the fourth foul on JJ. Joe Kill checks in for JJ. Yeah, that was a late step in and a flop by Seamster.
Yep.
So 5:30 to play.
That's going to hurt us.
First quarter. 21-19 Blue Comets. Rhett Smith gives it up to Seamster. Back to Smith. Now Duncan gets it to Lars Kester. Thought about the three. And now he is fouled by Tullis. That's 3 quick fouls on the Vikings in this quarter. Kester gets it in Seamster, misses the layup, but he gets his own rebound and then gets fouled by Jagger Queeran, I believe. This will be Seamster's first free throws of the game. First one is good. 3-point lead now, 22-19. As the Vikings have yet to score here in the third quarter. We can't have quarters like this.
We cannot.
We're lucky we've held them to 3. Seamster's second one, no good. Wow. If there was anybody around, they would have got that rebound. Now Dante with it, gets it to Kilt. Back to Sawyer. Sawyer makes a move, goes to the basket, kicks it back out. Tullis for a 3. Missed it. Now Seamster with the rebound. 22-19. 3-point lead for the Blue Comets and a near turnover. Now Duncan for a 3. No good. And what a rebound by Baker. And then he throws it away, and here comes Landon Wheat. Landon Wheat gets steam, and wow, how's there no foul there?
Got to call something.
Yeah, now Trey Tullis gets the ball, kicks it back out to Mack. Mack, little floater, no good. Now Mack throws it up, no good. Landon Wheat, no good. Missed like 7 shots. And finally, Trey Tullis gets it to go. Was that about 7 shots there, Greg?
I had it as 5 offensive rebounds.
So
and 5 misses.
6 shots. Wow. Unbelievable. 22-21. Vikes trail by 1. 4:15 to play. Third quarter. And Sean Fry sitting there talking to somebody. He's like, I don't think I've ever seen that many offensive rebounds in one possession. Wow, that was, I guess, resilience. Is that what you call that, Greg?
I guess. Stick to itness.
They would not be denied. They scored. Man. Yeah, Landon Wheat looked like he got tripped. Like almost after the shot. And he went all the way to the wall.
Yeah.
But no call on that, so no fouls on any of that.
No, that's
you
that's
got to
unbelievable.
You got to call something. Yeah, and Chanute has 0 fouls called him in this quarter. It's 4-0 on the fouls. But we've seen that on the opposite side early on.
Absolutely.
So now Kester with it.
Good news is the Vikings got a bucket, and we needed one.
Yep, there's Rhett Smith in the paint, scores it. That's the first basket from Rhett Smith. I feel like he's been pretty aggressive, and that's only his first points. Now Dante is fouled. So Dante Sawyer will go to the line. He has 3 points on the game. The Vikings are down by 3, 24-21. Dante can knock these down and get it back to a 1-point game. First one's up and good. And Dante will have one more. Jason Smart checks in for the first time. .351 to play, third quarter. Second free throw is also good. 24-23. Vikings trail by 1. Lars Kester, senior guard, gives it up to Jordan Duncan. Now Harding with it. Back out to Kester. Kester in the lane.
Oh.
No call on that. We'll take it. Good defense by the Vikings. Now Sawyer with it. Dante gets it to Trey Tolis. He gets in the paint. And he is fouled by Kester, I believe. Lars Kester does pick up the foul. It's his second. They have a junior, Elliott Stevenson, Greg, that is a fantastic player for Chanute. He hasn't played a single minute. I'm wondering if he's hurt. He's sitting towards the end of the bench. He's an outstanding player. He's a junior. First free throw from Tolis was good.
Is he one of those in street clothes?
Yes, he is. And he misses the second one, so we got a tie game, 24-24. So Seamster gets it to Smith, back to Seamster. 3:08 to play. Harding for an open three. And now Smart with the rebound. Here comes Dante Sawyer. Dante's going to go all the way and scores it. Good recognition by Dante Sawyer that he could take it all the way through the lane.
With JJ on the bench, we're going to need that from Dante.
Yeah, 26-24. Vikings with a 2-point lead now. Duncan with it. Gives it up to Harding. 2:39. Seamster wants a three. No good. Rebound goes to Joe Kill. And here goes Sawyer down the court.
He wanted to shoot.
Yep, now Tolis thought about it. He gets in the paint. Gives it up to Smart. He scores it. Jason Smart gets a basket. Vikings now with a 4-point lead at 28-24. And here, Seamster with it. Gets it to Bilby. Back out to Duncan. They're going to call an offensive foul on Bilby. 2:07 to play, third quarter.
Crowd doesn't like that call.
Yeah, they're going to tee him up, I think, or just a bench warning.
Yeah, bench warning.
I would have teed him up.
Yeah, me too.
Lawrence Cheney, freshman, checked in for the first time. So
Houck would have gotten the tee.
Yeah, they better give him a warning if it comes down to
That's
it.
That's true.
Now Kill with it. 4-point lead in the ball. Dante Sawyer gets in the paint, kicks it out. Now Tolis gets in the lane and scores it. Trey Tolis, big time right there. As Trey Tolis gets his 4th point of the quarter. He had 0 in the first half. 6-point lead now for the Vikings at 30-24. Just as I said, the Vikings were not playing very well in the third quarter. They picked it up, Greg.
Yes.
But
and they're doing it going to the rim.
Yeah.
Which is, they're on to something.
3 seconds in the lane. And they're going to call a 30-second timeout. They got to tee him up now. He's still on that ref. Yep. So they're 30-second timeout. We're just going to keep it here. Greg, I'm going to thank some sponsors real quick.
Okay.
Lebec Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Lebec Health, Woodworth Enterprises, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Drs. Newland, Gilmore, and Ray, Lebec Bank, Bartlett Co-op, Lebec Center for Mental Health Services, Dress for Less, Community National Bank, Tank Connection, Wood Insurance Center, Strategic Partners, Roy's Auto Service, Bowen Pharmacy, Parsons Educational Foundation, Parsons District Schools, Snyder Lawn Care, Olson Ace Hardware, SEK Orthopedic, Drs. Mosier, Meister, and Morris, and Sparklight. Thank you to all our sponsors, bringing you Viking basketball. And it's the Vikings ball clear at the other end of the court. So 30-24, Vikings now with a 6-point lead. And here comes Joe Keel. Now gets it to Tolis. Now Smart. Dante with it. Dante goes baseline, gets it to Wheat. Wheat lost the handle, but he goes back in, and it's foul.
The foul.
The Vikings are taking advantage, making really good passes. Smart passes. I mean, I noticed tonight it's just, even when they get somebody collapse on them, they get it to the right person. And Landon Wheat goes to the line and knocks down the first one, so he's up to 4 points now. He'll have one more here. Biggest lead of the night, now at 8. Vikings with an 8-point lead, 32-24. But, Greg, even though, the Vikings, are here, I know Chanute wants to win, but they played a lot of freshmen tonight.
Yeah.
And, their seeding, they can't move anywhere at that 15-4. They can't move up to the 3. They can't move down to the 5. So I'm sure they know the situation. I mean, that doesn't say they don't want to win on their senior night.
Well,
but
the SEK's locked up, right?
Yeah, and they probably don't want to risk any major injuries either. I mean,
right.
I mean, Sub-State, they got a chance to go to state. I mean, they're a 4 seed. When you're in that top half, you've got a really, really good chance. I mean, they're going to host 2 games at Sub-State for a chance to go to the state tournament.
Right.
And Travion Tullis gets in the paint and scores it. Trey Tullis, 6 points here in the third quarter. Now down to 37 seconds, 9-point lead for the Vikings. And Duncan scores it, and they're going to count it. Duncan scored it and is fouled.
Went to the line, shoot free throw, foul on Joe Keel, his second personal foul.
And we have 34-27. Jordan Duncan at the line, misses it. Rebounded by Tullis. Quickly up ahead to Keel. Gets it to Wheat. Down to 23 seconds. Probably holding for the last shot here, would be my guess. Dante with it. Down to 15 seconds. Dante's going to take it all the way in and is fouled.
Beat him off the dribble and got the foul.
Dante's going to go to the line. Try to extend this 7-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Sawyer at the line. First one is good. Sawyer will have one more. 8-point lead now. Second one good. 9-point lead again.
I hadn't thought about what you said, Tony, about them being locked into a seed.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take it.
I see Lars Kessler not on the floor. You know what I mean? It's
right.
They've got 3 freshmen on the floor right now. That doesn't mean they don't want to win. It's just
right.
It's not going to make that much difference. But you never want to lose a game ever. But But Vikings have a 9-point lead, 36-27. Let's take a 30-second break. Listen to Viking basketball on V93. Back to Chanute High School, Chanute, Kansas. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker. 8 minutes to play. Vikings have a 9-point advantage. It was tied 19-19 at halftime, and with 5:30 to play in the third quarter when I looked up, Greg, we hadn't scored. So in that last 5.5 minutes, we scored 17 points, almost doubled our score.
Yeah, that's
impressive.
A
job well done.
And most of that at the rim.
Yeah. The Vikings definitely got to the paint and scored it. Trey Tullis, a big third quarter, 6 points, and then help from Dante Sawyer as well. Now Lars Kester back in the game. He's going to go to the basket and score it, and is fouled. Wow.
2 points for Lars Kester.
So Lars Kester will have a chance for the old-fashioned three here. So only 8 points in that third quarter for the Blue Comets. And Kester picks up 3 in the first 10 seconds of the fourth. So 6-point game, 36-30. Trey Mack and bringing it up the court. Jason Smart has it, gets it to Kill. Now Kill. It's it to Tullis. Tullis needs some help. He's got to get out of the paint. Gets it to Wheat. Now Tullis thought about the three. I thought he took steps there. But
so did I.
Whew, got away with it. Now the Vikings going to run a little clock.
Good.
Now Tullis thought about the three again. Now gets it to Kill. Over to Mack. Mack gets it to Smart. Now Mack gets a layup. Trey Mack, first basket of the game for Trey Mack. First points at a great time. Back to an 8-point advantage for the Vikings, 38-30.
I didn't understand why Kester wasn't going to the rim right there. It was
Kester,
wide open.
I thought he lost it out of bounds himself there, but
yeah.
They're saying it went off of Jason Smart. And now Sawyer will check in for Smart. 38-30, 6:52 to play in the ball game. Kester gets it into Seamster. Now Seamster layup. Seamster is 7 points now. 38-32. Trey Mack with it. 6-point lead for the Vikings. Now kicks it back out to Kill. Tullis with it. 6.5 to play. Gives it to Wheat. Wheat gets to the elbow and then kicks it back out. Now Dante has it. Oh, yeah. Dante threw it away. Tried to do a little give and go with Tullis, and it got picked off by Baker. Now Seamster kicks it out. Now Rhett Smith all the way over to Lars Kester. Spin move. Tough shot by Lars Kester. Lars Kester had 6 at the half, none in the third. Now he has 5 in the fourth.
He hardly played in the third.
He barely played any. So now it's 38-34. Dante with it, guarded by Kester. Dante wants to go to the rim. Nope, kicks it back out. Ooh. Needs help. Near steal by Baker.
JJ's coming back in the game.
Yeah, 5:43. That's probably a good time.
Yeah.
And now Sawyer with it. Sawyer brings it back out. Now Wheat. Now back out to Sawyer. 5.5 to play.
We don't need that pass.
That's 2 passes in a row. He's trying to do a little give and go. And now Kester for a three. No good. Rebounded by JJ. That's a big rebound there by JJ.
Yeah.
4-point advantage, Vikings. 5:16 and counting to go in the ball game. JJ guarded by Rhett Smith. Now Tolis. And JJ picks it up, goes baseline. Sawyer for a three, no good. Rhett Smith with the rebound. Chanute going the other way. Now Jordan Duncan gets underneath and scores it. Jordan Duncan now in double digits at 11. 2-point game, 38-36. J.J. Kendrick, big bucket there by J.J. as he set the entire third quarter pretty much. Gets a big bucket to get back up to 4-point lead, 40-36. Somebody lost a shoe. Now they're going to call, who are they calling the foul on, Greg? On Kester. Offensive
foul. He's letting the referee hear it, too.
Yeah. So 40-36, 4:27 to play.
Kester isn't laying down in this game. He's playing hard.
Yeah, he definitely is. So JJ with the ball.
Playing hard and talking a lot.
4:22 to play. And counting. Seamster guarding JJ. JJ faked like he was going to take it in the lane, backed it out. Now Mack with it. Halfway through the fourth quarter. Vikings lead by 4. Tolis gets it down to Wheat. Wheat's got the advantage, scores it.
Strong move.
Good bucket by Landon Wheat. Only the second basket of the game. That was a big one. Gets it back up to a 6-point advantage at 42-36. And we got a timeout. So let's take a 30-second break. Listen to Viking basketball on V93. Welcome back to Chanute, Kansas, Chanute High School. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker, Karen Hardesty back at the KLKC studio patching us through. And we got 3 minutes, 58 seconds to play. Vikings lead 42-36, 6-point advantage. And let's see if we can finish this out. Much needed win just for the confidence of the boys going into this sub-state.
Right.
Now Seamster inbounds, gets it into Kester. And they're going with all 5 seniors now on this home stretch here. Chanute is. And now I think it's going to be a foul on Joe Kill as Kester was going hard to the basket and then kicked it out. So 3:50 to play in the ball game. 42-36. Kester needs to get it in, gets it into Duncan, now Seamster, now Rhett Smith. Kester wants it. That should have been an offensive foul, but he missed the shot. And now it's going to say it's out of bounds off of Blue Comets. It looked like he lowered his shoulder.
He did lower his shoulder. He knocked Joe by 3 feet out of bounds.
Wow. I mean, there should have been a foul called one way or the other. I mean, if it's on defense, that's fine. I mean, whatever. But when they go flying like that, there needs to be a call. Yeah. 42-36, 3:25 and counting to go in the ball game. Landon Wheat has it, gives it to Mack. Back out top to JJ. JJ near steal. It is a steal. Rhett Smith now.
Don't foul.
Gets a layup. Rhett Smith now. Just his 4th point. Now, quickly the other way go the Vikings. 4-point lead, 42-38, 3 minutes to play.
Vikings still don't need to be in any hurry.
No,
shot.
they can hold this ball the rest of the time if they wanted.
We'll take that, though.
2-point basket by J.J. Kendrick. And he'll go to the line. So back up to a 6-point advantage at 44-38. And 2:53 to play, and JJ's going to have a free throw here as well. Try to extend it back up to 7. 7 to get it back to basically it would be a 3-possession game.
Right.
And the free throw's no good. But a steal. And JJ comes out with it. Gets it to Tolis. Now Dante underneath. Dante is fouled and scored it. Big bucket by Dante Sawyer. And he's fouled. So now it's up to, should be 46-38. And now he can make it a 9-point game. 2:44 to play. And he does. Dante knocks it down.
You know, this is where the new rules this year really benefit a team. Neither team in the bonus.
Yep.
So them fouling doesn't necessarily get them a possession.
Exactly. Now a three-pointer made by Jordan Duncan. He made two three-pointers in the second quarter. Now he makes his third. I don't think he's missed one, Greg.
No.
I think he's 3 for 3 from outside, and he's in up to 14 points now. He's definitely their leading scorer. So 47-41, still a 6-point lead now for the Vikings, and they have the possession. 2:29 to play. So Vikings definitely kind of control their own.
Yep, just be
here.
patient.
Yep.
Let them, they want to foul us to get possessions, let them.
Just
be smart.
Just can't make stupid turnovers.
Right.
So as long as they take care of the ball, they should be in good shape here. So it looks like Wheat, Tolis, Mack, Kendrick, Sawyer will be on the floor, and Kester, Smith, Seamster, Duncan, and Baker on the floor for the Blue Comets. So the 5 seniors that started, and I checked that. Freshman Jalen Duncan, the younger brother of Jordan Duncan, is also in the game now. So 4 seniors and 1 freshman. And the Vikings have 4 seniors and 1 junior. 2:29. J.J. Kendrick gives it back to Dante Sawyer. He brings it up the court. Now Kendrick with it. Vikings can be very patient with it here. Wasting a little bit of clock here. Down to 2:10. Gets it back to Sawyer. Now it's a kick ball, so. .204 to play. 47-41, Vikings 6-point lead. Dante gets it inbound to JJ.
Game like this, I promise that Chanute will vote for the shot clock in the SEK.
Yeah. Yep. And here it goes. Just some passing back and forth between the Vikings here. Now Sawyer with it. Gets it to Wheat. Back out. Now JJ with it. Down to 141. And now they threw it away.
Houck can't believe it. It's okay.
We wasted almost a full minute.
We
6 seconds short of a full minute there.
That was a good possession. Even without points, it was a good possession.
47-41. Kester kicks it in the corner to Duncan. Duncan gets in the paint, kicks it out. Seamster with it.
It's like
Now
Seamster
Kester for a 3, no good. Rebounded Mack.
Good job.
Now Sawyer with it. Sawyer is fouled. So Dante Sawyer, well, I guess it won't be free throws. That was just the 4th team foul. They put that foul up really quick. That's the 4th foul on Rhett Smith. 1:15 to play. So 47-41. Dante Sawyer gets it inbounds. Kicks it over to JJ. Now, foul on Kester. That might be his 5th.
Yep.
And Lars Kester will end his senior night by fouling out.
He did his part in this fourth quarter to play him back into the game, though.
Yeah.
Kester did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he played solid. Now, Trey Tullis at the line.
Big free throws here.
First free throw is good. So 7-point lead for the Vikings. 1:07 to play in the ball game. Trey Tullis, one more free throw coming. It's no good. Rebounded Rhett Smith. Here comes Jordan Duncan. Now Jordan Duncan gives it up. Now a three-point shot is off the mark, no good. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Blue Comets, though. 7-point advantage for the Vikings. 54 seconds left to play. 48-41. Rhett Smith inbounds. Gets it in. Duncan for 3, no good. Big rebound by J.J. Kendrick. Now it's Sawyer with it. Sawyer across half court. Kicks it out to Wheat. And Wheat is fouled by Jordan Duncan. 42.7 seconds. Landon Wheat will go to the line.
Second personal foul, Jordan Duncan.
Landon Wheat's first free throw is good. (49-41). Second free throw good. 50-41. 42 seconds left. 9-point lead now for the Vikings. Now Smith for a 3. No good. Knocked out of bounds by Kendrick. So it'll stay with the Blue Comets. 33 seconds to play. Now three-pointer on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound landed Wheat. And back to Sawyer. Down to 25 seconds. All the way up to Kendrick.
Yep, looks like they're not going to foul.
I don't think they are. Now Dante Sawyer with it. Down to 14, 13. Trey Tullis. Down to 8
Good
seconds.
win for the Vikings.
And the Vikings are going to win 50-41 and spoil Chanute's senior night. So let's take a 3-minute break, and then we'll come back for the Bowen Pharmacy postgame report. You're listening to Viking Basketball on V93. Welcome back to Chanute High School, Chanute, Kansas. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker, Karen Harchley back at the KLKC studio, and we are ready for the Bowen Pharmacy postgame report. And I'll first run down the scores. First for the Chanute Blue Comets, Caden Seamster 7, Rhett Smith 4, Colby Baker 4, Jordan Duncan 14, Lars Kester 11, and Chris Harding 1. For the Vikings, they are led by J.J. Kendrick with 13, Dante Sawyer with 12, 2 points for Jason Smart, 2 points for Trey Mack, 1 point for Connor Barkus, 9 points Landon Wheat, 7 points for Trey Tullis, 3 points for Joe Keel, and that 7 from Travion Tullis
was a game changer.
Huge, because I mean that was at the time of the game when those happened was big, because he didn't score at all in the first half. I mean, he played hard, but those 3 buckets in the third quarter, and then even that free throw down the stretch was big for Travion, and man, you know.
Well, and Kester was out of the game that third quarter,
yeah,
and we took advantage of it with Trey Tullis. So
we sure did.
Both teams shot very, very similar percentage, 17 for 39 for the Vikings, 16 for 40 for the Blue Comets. Both teams had 11 turnovers. We out-rebounded them by 10. So that was big.
Yeah, the rebounds definitely
were
definitely
key.
big. Coach, can you hear us?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, thank you.
So, Coach.
How about Trey Tullis in that third quarter?
Man. Yeah.
He came up big there in the third quarter and helped basically secure that win. And I know, you know, I felt like they played a lot of young kids, but it's still they didn't want to lose on their senior night.
Right.
They never, and they played tough. Lars Kester, Seamster. I mean, man, it's just a tough fight. And what a great win for us going into Sub-State to to get that win. And I feel like, and I know that there's no quitting these boys. I mean, they can rattle off a couple of wins.
Yeah, for sure.
Next week, and,
for sure. And that's what I love about Tullis is his he's just relentless. He's what he's a great example of what you want in a high school basketball player. I mean, he knows he's not going to be a college basketball player. He's just totally fine with doing his very best, and just relentless effort. And he's a great example of that. I have no idea what the little dribble drill was there at the end. He did. He apologized to all their team for that. But anyways,
Coach, was your message in practice this week slow things down? Was that your game plan? Because they seemed very methodical all night on finding the good shot, not taking bad shots, and taking time off the clock.
Our game plan was never take time off the clock. Our game plan was, hey, if we can get a transition bucket, let's get it.
Okay.
But we've just felt like we've just been really working on shot selection.
Yeah,
because
they showed tonight.
I mean, I credit these guys because they could have, it hadn't been the season they wanted. Man, we lost our big man to an ACL. We've had ankle injuries, lost some, I know we were all hoping to win more, but man, JJ we had a senior meeting there before we left, and JJ said, hey, we've had a good week of practice, and let's roll, and he's right. They could have rolled over and not listened to a word but I told them, hey, we're not quitting. We're not quitting getting better.
Right.
We're not just talking about, are we going to play a game and play hard? We want to improve on some things. We want to keep trying to fine-tune some stuff, and we just talked about shot selection, and because shot selection will kill you. And I'm just super proud of them that they've and then they made free throws, to finish it out, and did it well. You did it with JJ on the bench in foul trouble.
Yeah. That's when you built your lead.
That group stepped in and just played hard and got some good rebounds. So
how many games do you think you've won in Chanute?
Not many.
Not many.
This is a tough place to play. Yeah.
We were talking before the game, and I said this is at least 8 to 9 years straight that I've came to Chanute, and I can only really remember maybe one time.
Yeah.
I mean, and that might have been the year we clinched and had the newspapers and stuff.
Well, we clinched here, and then when Ethan and Julius and Silas were seniors, we won the sub-state here.
Okay.
We came here and won sub-state.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. We came here and won.
Yeah,
well, I think was that COVID year, I think?
Might have been.
I think so, because
Yeah.
we sat on that sideline over there and no bleachers were in there. So, yeah. But, yeah, it hadn't been a lot.
So anytime you can come here or go to Fort Scott and win, you've done something in the SEK if you go somewhere and win.
So I know it's not set in stone, but it looks like the girls are possibly going to Eudora. And from what I look at, the boys good shot at Eudora as well.
By my math, if we would have lost, I think mathematically we could have still played Fort Scott, Coffeyville, or Ottawa.
Yeah.
And if we win, it pretty much locks us into this 9 where we're going to Eudora.
Yeah.
So
I think that's.
I mean,
that's
unless I totally missed something.
That's what Tony said.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. But I know it's silly. You know, you have the set dates for the girls Tuesday, boys Wednesday. Do they ever, if both teams play?
I think they do
the same. They do it at one night.
They've done that in the past. If they'll do that, I don't know.
Would you be in favor of that?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely.
Cheerleaders only have to go one time.
And I mean, let's face it. If they don't let us do that, I mean, what's safer?
Yeah.
Putting the whole community on the road 2 nights in a row, or letting them go one night. So, Keisha should let us. I mean, if you know what I'm saying, it's not about money or.
It would
now,
be smart.
I will say that the one factor that might play a deal here is maybe officials on whether the availability. But still, there would only be one game up there with girls. It'd be one game, so those officials should be able to do 2 games.
They do 2 games every night anyway. I mean, you would think the officials would want to do that too. So
all I know is that's above my pay grade.
let's go win one.
We need too. Yeah. Well, Coach, congratulations on the win.
Big win.
All right.
Yeah, we needed it going into the sub-state. I wish the girls could have got one. Man, that was just tough.
I know.
Missed 4 free throws, and then they hit a 3-pointer to beat us by 1. I mean, that's too bad. Because
like you said, though, this is a tough place to play, and you know, I'm proud of man. We had a great crowd. This is a good environment. You know, good in this gym even. So
they must have knew the live stream was going to be kind of crappy tonight. So they came and see it first. because it kept trying to kick us off.
Yeah,
so
they probably don't have too much trouble with their kids on cell phones in this school because the service sucks. So
all right,
guys,
you.
We'll see you next week.
Yep.
Okay, later.
Yeah, Coach.
All right, that was Coach Anthony Houck of the victorious Vikings tonight. They finished the regular season 9-11, and most likely will play Eudora next week in Sub-State. And as soon as we find out anything, we'll try to get it out via Facebook, or I'm sure the high school send something out tomorrow once it's official, what they're going to do as far as the Sub-State. But, Greg, anything else?
Nope.
All right. Well, for Greg Chalker and Karen Hardesty back at the KLKC studio, this is Tony Fuentes signing off from Chanute High School.